Good afternoon, everybody. It's Tuesday the 7th of April. This is Jason here in Antigua in Piccadilly with day 19 of my Digging for Antigua project. It's been quite an exciting day today. Kirsty's been out and bought some seedlings from somebody who I tried to track down a week or two ago. Can't remember exactly how long ago it was now, in Jennings. She's managed to get some seedlings, so I've been potting those on. They've been grown in those tiny little trays that I've planted some of my things in. You've been looking at them the last couple of weeks. So I planted them on. They're pretty good. They're pretty advanced, more advanced than most of my seedlings. So we'll give them a few days to recover and then probably start planting things actually in the garden. We've got a few fruit trees as well, so I'll show you those in a minute. And this afternoon probably I'm gonna start watering the ground in preparation for planting things out. It's been very dry and it's starting to get hard again. Haven't had any rain for a good few days, so I'm going to do that as well while we've got some government water.
I'm going to change to the advertised programming. Just thought I'd show you I went out before the curfew today and got a few bits. So we got some seedlings. So here are some of the seedlings that we managed to get. And here is the master gardener. Pricking out, I think that's called, Jason.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit of a prick actually, definitely. Because I'm not really sure what I'm doing. This is a number of years of radio and TV listening and watching. And I'm trying to emulate the things that I've heard on the TV. I've never really done it before, so I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. So we'll see. See how that goes. When you're holding something like that, all the soil's dropped off. And I'm worried, I'm more frightened touching and handling these than I was when we had Rosie and Maisie, I have to say.
We've had a bit of a change around in the garage as well today. We've got some seedlings going on here. We've made some space on the storage area and put some seedlings here, some things that we're waiting to grow. Some more things that I bought today. So we've got some onions, some rosemary, some sweet corn there ready to go out in a bag, some oregano and a papaya tree.
Continues with the repotting. I've done quite a lot. It's over there. I want to go through it all a little bit later. At the moment, what I'm going to do, the reason I sort of got a hold of the camera now was because I'm going to pot out some of these. These are the sweet potato slips that we grew by inverting the sweet potato, cutting it in half and putting it in water, and then they grow as buds, and then you twist the buds off and then put them in water, and then they start to root. So I'm just going to show you some of them now. They've rooted pretty well. I can't hold the camera at the same time that I manipulate these things, so here they are laid out. I'm going to plant these three. They're pretty good roots. I guess these were the first ones I put in. Very nice root systems there. And then we've also got another three which haven't got quite so many roots. So I'm going to put those back in until they develop some roots. And I think I'm going to be twisting some more off the potatoes which are still in the water in the kitchen because they're producing even more slips. They say you can get 20 to 50 slips from a potato. So it's kind of unbelievable, but it seems to be working out pretty well so far. Here they are planted in their pots, the three of them. Just put them in very, very wet compost. I've just watered them in. The leaves are all facing one particular direction because that's how they were on the windowsill. You can see I'm going to basically put them on this shelf over here where I put all these other seedlings to give them a little bit of rest after the trauma of being repotted. Maybe some of these tomorrow will be going outside into the plot to get acclimatised to the sunny conditions out there. I think some of these seedlings have actually been outside, so I finally finished the pricking out and potting on of the seedlings that Kirsty got early today, and we've got quite a lot of different species now. I just did a quick tally up, and in the garage alone now we've got 25 different species. So we've got the fruit trees over here. So we've got, this is a passion fruit vine, this is a papaya or pawpaw. We've also got some rosemary and what's this one, Kay? Oregano?
Yeah.
Oregano. So these are some of the seedlings that we got. You saw a few shots of those earlier that Kirsty took. So we've got cucumbers, we've got sweet peppers. I don't know what variety they are. We've got some, yeah, they're all sweet peppers. So then here we've got thyme. I've potted those on. I think that's more than one seedling per clump, but I decided not to separate them. We've got about 8 lettuce seedlings, which actually look like lettuces, so I'm quite cool about that. We've got some kale. The tortoises will be very glad about that because we feed them a lot of kale. We've got watermelons. There's some coriander, which is a bit more advanced than my coriander on the balcony. We've got some running spinach. I'm not sure really what the running part of the spinach is. We've got onions, about 7 different onion plants. These are some of the sweet potato slips that I've just planted out. That's 3. And we've got sweet corn, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 sweet corns, 14 sweet corns. Fantastic. And we've got a few beetroots. The beetroot seedlings that we got today, obviously not very old. They've only got their cotyledonous leaves, the ones that are inside the seed. They haven't got secondary leaves, so when I actually tried to prick them out, they went all floppy and horrible, so I really don't know how many of those are going to survive. Some of them have started to perk up since I put them on this shelf. And then there's a few stray ones there, peppers and little lettuce seedlings that they might die, but I thought I'd just plant them out anyway. We've got seeds that I planted yesterday. This is red onion, and this is 2 varieties of lettuce, and this is the, what's that, passion fruit, watermelon, cantaloupe, some cherry tomatoes and yellow zucchini seeds. Some of those are the seeds that haven't grown before, some of them are recently collected. These are the ones that I had in the dark area in the kitchen yesterday. I've moved them to this area in the garage. 25 species we have in the garage. We have another 6 varieties of peppers, that's going to take us to 31. We've got thyme, that's a doubling. We've got dill, which is 32. We've got tomatoes, which are already counted in the garage. We've got squash, which is 33. We've got another variety of sweet potato, 34. We have chives up here, if I can actually coordinate this with the camera, if you can see them in there, 35 species. Radish is 36. Basil, parsley, mint and beans takes us up to 40. Pumpkin takes us to 41. And then these ones here are onions, which I've already counted. And then there's other cucumbers here. So we've got 39, what, we've got 40, 41, maybe a couple more, depending on whether some of these are actually the same variety or whether they're different varieties. Not bad, eh?